guys, I'm Evan Etzebeth, a Springbok Rugby player. You're watching Gareth Mason on Walking Tour with G-Man.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is about the current scrum-halves for the Springboks that have been selected for the Rugby Championship, as well as potential scrum-halves for the Rugby World Cup. Now I know Rassie Erasmus is in the picture, but I wanted to highlight Faf de Klerk and Cobus Reinach. A fair reason is because they're probably two of the best scrum-halves in South African rugby. I know Rassie Erasmus had a great season, but if we go to the Gallagher Premiership, we saw these two guys that were nominated for awards. They were the top players for their respective clubs, especially Cobus Reinach. He did extremely well for his team, and he was part of the dream team of the Premiership, which is truly outstanding. And to be dead honest with you, I've rated Cobus Reinach for a really long time, and I've always found it unfortunate that he hasn't made that Springbok squad, and I'm glad to see he's back in the picture, because I really believe that he could take us forward as far as we are going and building to this Rugby World Cup. Now, obviously, Rassie has played around with scrum-halves in the past. We've gone from Ambrose Papier, we've gone from Rudy Page, Van Sale. I mean, we've really mixed it up a bit, but we've never stuck with that impact player, that backup scrum-half. And I feel now's the time where we need to really get that in place, especially in this Rugby Championship. Settle these two guys in, and then focus on this Rugby World Cup, where we really need to have a solid scrum-half pairing, be it Herschel or be it Faf de Klerk or Reinach. So overall, 3 quality scrum-halves. For me, I'm analysing Reinach and Faf de Klerk because I personally feel that they're the best in the country. Now, Cobus Reinach last played for the Springboks in 2015, so it's been a while since he's worn the green and gold, and I've always felt that he missed out on opportunities because of the likes of Alistair could see not picking him and choosing like Rudy Page during the Rugby World Cup and all that jazz. So there was a lot of frustrating times for him. We kept going back to Raw and Pienaar as well, where he did well overseas but couldn't replicate that in the Springbok jersey. So it was a frustrating time for me as a fan, whereas I wanted to see Reinach, who was young, who had potential, who could grow into something special, but he kept getting missed out for these other guys, and I always felt sorry for him, and I didn't actually blame him for going overseas. He wanted to further his career, he wanted to grow and develop, and look what he's done. He's achieved such great success for his respective club. Like I said, player of the tournament for the club. He was in the dream team of the Premiership, which is truly outstanding, and he was nominated for a top award, which is a great accomplishment. Faf de Klerk, the same instant. We've seen him play for the green and gold. 2 years ago, he didn't have the greatest time. Then he came back and really shone for the Springboks. He is solidly in front. He's determined, he's quick, he's fast, he's a brilliant tackler, and he's just all over the place. He's a little dynamite that can frustrate players, he can cause chaos, he can handle players from the All Blacks to whoever else in the world. He is a tough contender and one of the best scrum-halves in world rugby. I know Rugby World magazine voted him in the top 20 out of the 100, so that was a great achievement for him there. I know a lot of people, like fan or respective opponents, like New Zealand supporters and all those guys around the world, really respect Faf de Klerk, and he's got a good fan and support base. But and he is brilliant. So definitely for me, he needs to head and be off our number 1 scrum half. But second, I want to see Cobus Reinach really take on that impact player role. And then we can mix around with Rassie Erasmus. I know he's got quality, but for me, I want to focus on 2 experienced players who have played all over, and I really feel that they need to lead the country forward, going forward with the scrum half. It's one of my favourite positions in world rugby. I've got so much respect for a scrum half, for the hard work, the commitment, the passion, the cheekiness, the cockiness that they have to offer. I mean, my favourite rugby player from Ireland is Stringer. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Although Gregan drove us mad as South African fans, true legend. My favourite rugby player of all times was the late great Joost van der Westhuizen. So this position is very special to me, and I've enjoyed watching it. My other favourite rugby player, who's a local boy, plays for the Southern Kings, is Cyril Pretorius. So I've got a huge amount of respect for this position, and I want to see it used the right way and not played around or tested. We need to set a focus point so we can test out these players. If Faf de Klerk gets injured, we know we've got a solid recovery, and I believe that is Cobus Reinach. So what I would expect Rassie Erasmus to do going forward in this championship is mix it around. He's talking of two kind of squads before mixing, before he selects an actual one so he can test the fields out. So for me, definitely, Faf de Klerk leads one game, then you got Cobus Reinach. Test them out as impact players, test them out as leaders of the field, and see what can happen. As I said, I rate both to the top books. I think they're both brilliant at what they do in their respective field, and they've achieved a lot of success. I'm a bit favourite towards Cobus Reinach. He's played for the Sharks. I've watched him, I've studied him quite a bit, and I'm so chuffed to see he's doing well overseas, and I want to see him wear the green and gold jersey proudly, because I know that's what he wants. But also Faf de Klerk's achieved a lot, and I respect the decision of him going as senior. He's played for us, he's been in good situations for the Springboks, he's been in good times, bad times, and I think he will be a great leader for the Springbok squad. So for me, who's the best? Look, they equally, in my opinion. But obviously, I'll go with Faf as a leader, and then Cobus as my impact player, and then we test around with Herschel Yankees. Overall, we have great positions here, and I'm excited to see what they have to offer. As usual, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who do you rate, Faf de Klerk or Cobus Reinach? Or is there a scrum-half that we completely missed? If I had my own way, I'd have Cyril Pretorius back in. But unfortunately, I think he's just past his age group on that one. But alas, we've got two magnificent scrum-halves, three actually, and I'm excited to see what they have to offer. For once, I don't have a question mark on the replacements. I'm actually quite at peace with it, so I'm excited to see what these guys have to offer going forward. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for today's video. Cobus Reinach versus Faf de Klerk. Who is your choice? Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you do not miss another video. I will see you tomorrow for another one. Stay safe and never give up. It's almost World Cup time. Cheers.
Make sure you subscribe to his channel for all rugby content. Stay safe and never give up.